Yes, when I started learning this SMC, I stopped. Like I said in my previous video, I honestly stopped because at that point I felt defeated. Like I felt like this thing is impossible. Like I can never become a Forex trader. To make the matter worse, I started seeing ladies like me trading, like setting up trades on the charts, doing the setup and everything. And I'm like asking myself a question like, do they have to it? And I'm like, probably this thing isn't for me. I stopped doing anything trading and I'm like, okay, let me just focus on my own brand, my video editing brand. But I sat down and I told myself, right, I can't do this thing. I've actually succeeded in things that I never assumed that I could succeed with it or I could do, because initially on the onset, they all seems like a mountain, high mountain that I cannot climb, and I was able to do it. And I was telling myself that, okay, why do I think that this thing is impossible for me to know? So I had to now start changing my mindset and turning my mindset. I can't do it. Okay, I'm like, okay, Favor, just give it a try. At the end of the month or at the end of the 6 months, if you fail, if it's not getting, then failure is part of the journey. We just dollars. So, okay, but this is not for us. And then I had to start. So when I started watching the video, the SMC video on smart money concept, I finished it on 6. And I was happy. I could explain it. I now realized that I could talk about SMC. But the challenge now is, when I went to the chart, now I want to implement it. I realized that I could not. If I was crying because why can't I implement this thing on the chart? Like they say, the structure on the textbook is actually different from the structure on the chart itself. So the textbook one looks very simple, like it's very easy just to do this thing. Then the one on the chart, oh my god, because they're actually like different impulse move, and you had to be able to identify your key points. So I started crying. I was like, oh my god, okay, I already accept the things. But then I started meditating and I like, no, another free mode, this is what I want this year. And something just came to me. Before then, I stopped watching videos by fellow Forex trader about their wins. I just stopped it because it gives me anxiety, you know, like, I've not done anything. And I don't like to be anxious, because for me to be able to understand this thing, I need to be calm. Like my nervous system needs to be calm. So I know how I learn. So I just stopped. So I had to stop visiting my other account, TikTok account, and start using my brand account, because there I'm going to see any progress trader that account. Then it just dawned on me that why don't you just take this thing one step at a time? Let's see how it goes. If you will still struggle with the chart, I'm like, oh, this is actually a very nice idea. So what I did was that, so I divided the topic into segments: market structure, which involve DOS, stock, pullback. Then we have inducement, we have FVG, that's fair value gap, we have other block, support, resistance. I started with market structure.
So I watched other videos again on market structure. Now this time I was watching
practical videos on the chart. So I went to my chart. Fortunately, luckily for me, I was able to draw my market structure. Oh my god. I was like, the first time I tried it, I screenshotted it and I went to Grok AI. When I went to Grok AI, and I asked AI to let me analyze this my structure. And AI was like, I am getting there. And he was like, I should work on my pullback, trying to identify 9 valid pullback. I went back again and I did this. Then I also realized, okay, I was having issue with the chalk. That's where it's about to change. Let's say the market is on the bullish and it's meant to like fall back to the shift to the bearish. So I was having an issue identifying my lower high after the break of structure. So I went back again, and then No, I got it. After doing that, I screenshotted it out and I sent it to Brooke again, and I asked Brooke to analyze, and it was like, hey, it gave me from. I told him to like rate me on the scale of 1 to 5, and he was able to give me like a 4. And then after that, I proceeded to imbalance. Oh my god! So when I started the imbalance, trust me, after I need the imbalance, I paused. I didn't touch the chart because it was looking very difficult on this chart again. I was like, oh my god. Then I just told myself, "Feel what you have to do." So I woke up around 1 a.m. and I went to the charts and I drew my favorite gap. Like, oh my god, I've literally never been this happy before. Like, I love doing things very challenging because I know that once I get it, I will be actually so excited. And oh my god, see, I can't hold my excitement. I was very excited. Oh my god, I like that. So guys, so my first attempt on NVG or an imbalance, oh my god, I asked the game and he gave me a 4. See, and you know this secret to identifying your valid fair value gap. First of all, you have to be able to identify the valid pullback. And after identifying the valid pullback will help you in identifying the right spotting if the right imbalance and trying a right imbalance. And there is the balance, there is the valid imbalance, and there is the invalid imbalance. So you just literally have to know which one is reached, or I don't know, I'm not an English student forever. So on this note, I will just tell you guys that I did something I never done before. I faced my fear. I faced my hair. Yes. I don't know how to reward myself. I hate my hair. So I am still on this journey to becoming a profitable Forex trader. Will profitability be possible in 6 months? I don't know. I am also curious to know. But I don't really think there's nothing favor cannot do. So yes, follow me on my grind to green. This is where I'm going to show you how I go from 0 to financial freedom. Because attaining financial freedom to me is very important.